because here, if no one draws big guys, I will draw big guys. I like to draw, to write, to make comics with the things I like it.
Here we are Bears Excess.
I'm Eric.
I'm Christian, and this is the Bears Excess show. Let me press the button on this one. I keep myself over here. Okay, this is the Bears Excess show. Finally, today gonna do a bilingual episode.
Yes, our guest today is from Brazil.
Yes, I'm gonna talk to Marco ByM. He's in Rio de Janeiro. If you know me, you know I'm originally from Brazil. So it's going to be a bilingual website chat because he's not so confident about his English. So we're going to do in Portuguese, and it's going to be a mess, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So
we always have fun.
Yes. There's a funny story about me and him. He's going to... Even didn't know that. So it's interesting. The word goes around, it turns like, oh my God. Yeah. So we're going to get to know him, his artwork, and much more.
Hello, guys. It's a pleasure to stay here. I'm Marco ByM. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And first of all, sorry for my bad English. I'm a very shy person, and I'm mixing word em português em English. Isso vai ficar uma confusão. Eu espero ir bem.
Welcome to my world, because when I have family visiting here, or I go to Brazil, and I translate things for them and for him, and then some moments I speak in English to my mother, and speaking Portuguese to him.
And I have to tell him, okay, your mother, English, no.
It's a mess.
Fala português.
Yes.
We start talking in English, and the middle of sentence, Portuguese mixing, tipo, hello, eu estou very bem, I know this word.
We should have a cleaning lady here from Portugal. You never had to put the same sentence in the same language. She started in Portuguese, I would respond in English, and then she would go to English, and then I went to Portuguese. It's never the same language. It was a mess.
Interesting. In the Portuguese of Portugal is not equal to Brazilian Portuguese, and the mess.
Right. Portuguese from the Azores, then even worse. Portuguese from the Azores is really hard.
Yes.
So, like, oh my God, what he's saying? I don't know what they're talking about. He or she. It can be a mess. But, speaking about names, words. Oh, by the way, you watching us, I'm going to start asking Portuguese, so he's going to make the machine work there.
my ByM translator.
So I'm going to do the English, and Christian will do the Portuguese.
If something get lost in the middle, we fix somehow.
It's lost in translation.
It's going to be funny.
Yes.
Okay.
So, por que você se chama ByM? É o seu nome, o sobrenome?
In English, for the English speakers, why do you call yourself ByM? What does it mean?
It's a funny history. In Brazil, we talk ByM, but is BIM. Many American friends of mine call me ByM, but I need a short name to sign my works, and I always written by Marco. But ByM is a short version of by Marco. A moment, please. And I make a funny joke com verb to be. Example, it must have been love. I write ByM, no ByM, B-A-N. It's a Brazilian joke. Just work here, but it's funny. Bean it's a short name. Hi Bean. It's easy to people talk to know me. I think it's very beautiful. I like the sound Bean.
Yeah.
Ironically, we were talking about that before, wondering, so my guess is going to be because by Marco.
So I was right.
But it's a secret. Oh no, I told him a secret. Oh God. Oh gosh.
Speaking of secret, you're going to be showing some images about your artwork, your stuff. Já mostrar um pouco da sua arte. Tipo, like this?
Oh, I love this art. I like to make a chubby guys cutesy, and I love. In Japanese, he call it SD, small dimension, and I love to draw in big guys in small dimension. It's like a teddy bear you can take
or a pocket cub.
Is exactly.
That's very cool. And so, você sempre quis ser artista, e como você começou sua carreira?
Did you always want to be an artist, and how did you start your career?
I always be a comic artist. Comics is essential to my life. I reading comics. In Brazil, we have a famous comic called Mônica, de Maurício de Souza. I love it, the language of comics, and I always be in this world. In the 90s, I like to drawing X-Men, drawing by Jim Lee, Hero Comics, and I don't see too much big guys in comics. I always like to draw big guys with bird bellies. I think why this guy don't be heroes? He always be the bad guy or the goofy guy, and I don't like it. I want, if I draw comics, I want to draw comics with these bear types like a heroes. Anyone can be a heroes.
True. Everyone can be a hero.
Yes.
In many ways.
Exactly.
And that's the interesting story you're telling us about the magazine.
When I know the bear world, in Brazil we have a famous gay magazine called G Magazine. The year's 1999, and I'm the house of a old friend. She showed me many numbers of this magazine, and I show what you're gay, you like it. And I see the shaped guys. Okay.
No.
And I see an article about bears. I thought, what the hell is bears? And because in my mind, big guys with beard hair don't exist. The television, the TV cinema always show me guys like skinny guys and
smooth.
Exactly. The more close I see a bear type is the village people. And I see the big guys, the fat guys, like, oh my God, it's so real. We have a language, so many terms bear, cubby, grizzly, polar, daddy. Oh my God. My mind explodes. It's a new word. And the first time in my gay life, my secret gay life, I feel part. This is my world. I want to be part of this. And this is on Sunday, and the next Saturday will be a encounter of bears, a bear encontro. We talk here like this, and I go and I see. Oh my God! In the paradise, I feel a place. When I can draw the like I like. Eu consegui me fazer entender, eu acho que...
Yeah. There's a good test, did you understand?
Sim. Show the picture.
Do you have the picture there handy?
Mostra... Oh.
A foto da matéria. Tem?
Você quer que eu mostre?
Sim.
Just an explanation for non-Brazilians. That was a funny magazine because it was for the gay audience, but they basically feature straight people.
Mostly
actors or soccer players, but gay, not very many guys were.
Oh, this is a magazine, and here the bears leave the cave. I see this, and whoa! And this young guy. Can I zoom it? Make a zoom. Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Oh my God! I know that guy. I'm married to that guy. Actually, I know all three of them.
Yeah.
It's a fluff history.
I know.
That's so crazy, this. Because that proves that I'm not young anymore, and the things you did when you were younger.
Yeah.
Back in São Paulo, we had this bear group. It's a long story. It would be another episode, but and then the magazine invited us to talk about the bears, and then he did the interview. So it's me, our late friend Fernando, who passed 2 years ago, and then the article. It's the first gay thing there. Também chamo gay na revista.
Here's the names of bears, the codes, the flag. When I see this flag, I go, "Whoa, it's so cool! I love this flag. I love the colors." And here talk about grizzly bears, chubby bears, others, bear lover or chasers. This has changed my life. This article changed my life, and I feel part of. I can make part of this.
Yes, and you did.
Yeah.
Peraí. Vou fechar aqui Posso fechar?
Yeah, sure.
Peraí, só um segundo. Pronto.
And yes. Ironic, now you're here with me.
Yeah.
Like the Godfather. Sou padrinho.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so crazy how the time goes fast, right? I think it was 23.
1999. This article, this magazine is for 1999. And
a year before we met.
True. Yeah, honestly, São Paulo, Brazil started the bear movement very before many places, actually.
I think it's 1995, right?
1995.
Yeah. And I moved to São Paulo. There was the bears movement started in Brazil way before many places. It was way ahead of many situations. Even the website they had, everything, the events we had. It was in the second event Some people say it was one event, but I was in the second one, apparently. And I was even in the underwear on the stage doing a fashion show, even that I did in my past. Oh my god, it's so crazy. Life changed. So that's why we started.
Yes.
Yes, I always like to draw bear types, but I never make it gay bear types. When I see these articles, this road, I search for other artists, and I know many Japanese artists. One I liked so much is called Go Fujimoto. He's make Bara comics, and I see his work, and I have the eu tive a certeza, peraí.
Eu encontrei Luine na biblioteca do Apple Music.
Oh my God, my Siri. No,
She's surprised.
She's a bear too. I see his work and I think, whoa, I can make comics like this guy. And I start to, and so I know the webmaster of today's bar.bear site, and I make to draw, and I make to draw for them. My works. Tô embaralhando segundo. I like to show one article when my work with my work. One moment, another. This is an article of newspaper O Globo in como é que se fala em inglês caderno de jornal? Como é que é o termo aí?
Good question. What's the name of that? Like insert? Is that a special
insert?
A special insert could be.
A special insert called Ella. Always talk to women's things, and here are our article about the bears with my illustrations, and this is about Apelo, primeiro encontro latino de ossos, a reunion of Brazilian and Argentinos. Argentinians. And I'm very surprised, but when I make the illustration, I think, oh, not is the cover of this session. It's that will be the small article. When I see, what? Oh my God! It's a big surprise to me. And the drawings, and when I see, na época, www.ursus.com, ursus.com, now is bar.ears. Deixa eu parar a tela. And this is an article. E eu me perdi totalmente do que eu estava falando. Can you repeat the question? I lose myself.
About how did you start your
career?
This is a great start. So I discovered the internet and the web comics, but it's too hard to publish web comics with not sexual. Make two men kiss in a comics internet is complicated because the authors of websites, no, it's a porno, don't like it. No. As many years later, only in 2010, I created a site named Bernard. So I have a space to publish my comics, many comics of other artists, like the Ósculo Rissuto, are Argentinian comics, fabulous, but so not safe for work. We make the translation to Portuguese, and but publish mas publicar em papel era complicado.
Okay, to publish
Ainda.
Paper is hard. So difficult.
Only in 2000, believe it, only in 2018, I published my first book. This is my art book, Guts and Fur, Barrigas e Pelos. I can open show you because it's totally not safe for work, but I show the bear transformation.
Looks very good.
Yes.
Many people look at the illustration and fall, whoa, it's me. I go here to here. Falei, this is very good. I'm too. I was a skinny guy and now I'm a big guy.
Tell us about the cover, how you could touch it.
Yes. I use a special effect. Eu não sei como falar em português, but have a special effect. If you touch the belly, the fur, you feel the fur. And this is the. I send. Eu vou arrumar alguma maneira de mandar um para vocês, prometo. Vamos ver como fazer isso.
Obrigado.
But I publish many comics out of Brazil. For example, in Benjamin Koll Listening Companions. If you read the Listening Companion of Benjamin Koll, in second and the 40 have comics of mine. And the first and the third have illustration of mine.
If people want to buy your books, your stuff, I have the website here. Temos o site aqui.
But only yes, have a little comic made by me, Too Old.
And this is true.
The idea of this comic is about difference of age of two guys, because many people have idea if you're a young guy like an old guy is only for interest, only for money, and I don't like this. This is ridiculous. Love don't have age.
It's hard to look at these pictures now. Look at this, what they're holding.
I know.
It's like,
Nossa Senhora.
It's getting hot. I think so. Do you see a bean there?
I think so.
It's mine. These images are the curious stories. I made this illustration and inspired by Benjamin Koll. And I sent for him, but I have too many fear because I think, yes, this is my comics, this is my work, and I show him the draw. Oh, I make this draw for you. Please don't punch me. But because I love your work, oh my God, it's amazing. I can put in my book. What? Yes, you can. And we make friends. We are friends now. I love his work. Listen, Benjamin Koll. This music is amazing, fabulous. And I make a tradition. I always make art or comics from his listening companion. Osito, the last book, Osito, have a muy caliente comics. If you have, don't show it because
It's gonna break. YouTube is gonna kill us.
YouTube.
So you can ask now. Okay, so just you're gonna ask now. You're gonna ask later, since you're talking about him. So take advantage of the moment. So, how did you meet him?
Well, I like to. I love this illustration, and I know it. I see the first single, "I'll Be Good," and I listening the music, and if whoa, this is familiar. I read it before, and I talked to Benjamin. Benjamin, it's you. I don't talk his real name, but I said, Benjamin, it's you. You are Benjamin Koll. Falei, oh, it's so obvious. Yes. and I love it. I love this album. My favorite is Osito. His last album, to me, is the best. I love all, but Osito is, to me, is the top. And you are good friends. I like to call him my friend. I love this music. I'm here to always listen Spotify. Like, I love to listen music and repeat many times. And Benjamin Koll, I put his music Benjamin Koll in looping. No, it's so good. I love it.
Hello guys, I'm Benjamin Koll. Hello Fluffies, hello Marco. My friendship with Marco started when I began to show my work. It was Changes, I think. It was like my third single. I released that, and Marco was very inspired by this picture that Jose Spirin took. And this is actually the cover. This is the book, the listening companion book of my first album. And he did this illustration that I thought it was fantastic. Here there are some tests for the music video that never was, but it was interesting nevertheless to do it. And Marco did this one, but then when I came up with the idea of doing a book to accompany the album with the lyrics and notes and liner notes, he told me, let me redo the drawing, and I'll give it to you so you can put it on your book. And this was our first, big collaboration. But then he was included in each one of the books I've done. That was the first. This is All Systems Go. He's here as well. Here he did something very interesting. We were, at this point, we were talking very frequently, and he was doing stuff here and there. He did some illustrations that are not on the book, but he did a very interesting, here it is, very interesting story for Turn Back the Clock that's included on the book. I'm going to go fast because maybe YouTube will not enjoy this content. Well, it was a story that Marco did, inspired by the song Turn Back the Clock. Then we did Once in a Lifetime. Here he did something that inspired me to do an actual picture. See? He did this one. Because this has happened a lot of times with Marco and me. He draws something and I try to make it happen. And in the other way around as well. I did a picture and that kind of feedback has been very interesting to work on and to discover new things. And I did a real version. I'm going to show you the one that can be shown on YouTube. Yes. I think this one. See? I did this set of pictures. Here it is. This is inspired by his drawing. And then last book, Osito. He also did a story based on his vision of Osito, the song. And here is. That features a guy that's very, very similar to Farid, my dear friend. I'm being quick because, YouTube rules. So it's been a pleasure to have this creative relationship with Marco, as well as his friendship. He's a really kind soul and really nice guy. I'm looking forward to meet in person. We've been coming back and forth messages and talking, working for years now, and I'm looking forward to visit Mexico, Brazil, and meet him for once and all. Until then, sending you, Marco, big hugs. Your talent is amazing and it's always an inspiration for me. And Fluffies, keep doing this work. You're doing a great thing for the community. Love you all. Bye.
Now, also we talk before the start recording this, is that it's always nice to support the artists of the community. There's so many great talents.
Very true.
Like him, there Paul Middleton, there Juani Cardijo, there's Bidep Karsten. There's so many guys, very talented, that deserve the spotlight and to be recognized.
Sure.
In many shapes and sizes and forms. So it's important. And Benjamin is one of them.
Yeah.
I like Matt Albert is a gay singer, very gay singer. It's wonderful. Big Dipper with your rap. I like too. And in Brazil, we don't have many artists for this people. We have bear singers, but he don't talk like a bear singer. I'm bear singer. No, I am a singer, also a bear.
Yeah.
And out of Brazil, no, I'm a bear and I'm a singer.
Yes. It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great difference because we like to see. I like to see a bear artist because I like to talk about a Spanish artist, Daniel Mainé. Daniel Mainé is a great artist. We made an interview with him in the time of Bernard. I love his comics. I'm so happy to see him in the big comics. I think it's a lot of time to see him drawing a Marvel, a DC Comics, but I'm missing him to make his bear characters. I love Beartoon City.
Posters of Bears in Excess
Were from him.
drawn was by Daniel.
I love his art. That's amazing. It's an inspiration to me. In Brazil, we have many artists, bear focus. Like I like to talk about Bear Dex, and he's a guy. He make arts, amazing arts. I think I talked to him. Dex, make comics. You will be Alex Ross of comics. If you make comics, please make comics. Shut up and take my money. And he is no, I don't. He's a new version of the first drawing of Benjamin Koll. I love this. I made it to celebrate the five of first album, 5 anos de lançamento do primeiro álbum dele.
Celebrate the 5th anniversary of his first album. E ainda no seu Instagram você se define como negro, artista gay fora do armário. Eu tenho que traduzir, tem que lembrar português.
You can read the description.
Gordo, urso. Por que você acha importante mencionar isso tudo?
On Instagram, you define yourself as being a black, out, gay, fat bear. Why was that important for you to mention?
it's important to me because I'm a black man, and this is I like the bear type because it's important to not only be a bear, but be a black man gay bear because the people um, uh, many times the people see my work, and when I see my face, you make these draws, really? And I feel, why not? Because no, I imagine you different. Okay, you think I'm a red hair, white, and important uh, to me it's very important. I'm a black gay bear man. It's important. Para inspirar as pessoas, os outros artistas. Desculpa, eu não estou conseguindo traduzir. Entendeu?
Other artists.
Porque às vezes, ainda mais no Brasil, em Brasil, it's too difficult to black gays, and I feel important and put here. I'm a fat, gay, queer bear. Because I know this bear, this lumberjack, tipo, yeah, hello, or like the movies, tipo, yeah, woof, woof. No, I'm a real person. I like bears, and I don't need to say woof to prove myself. I'm a bear. I'm a fat, very gay guy, and I'm black. This is important because to inspire people, anyone can be artist. But if the people look, oh my God, he's a black guy, he's drawing. Oh, I can draw it, I can drawing too. I can drawing too.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Oh, let me show a few more before I forget. No, I'm gonna get old.
I love this illustration. It's curious because I talk with my friends. I talk with a friend, and he talk. Oh, I need to shave my beard, but I don't want it. I feel like my inner bear say don't do it, and in the same time I start to sketching, and I make this illustration and I know this it's a very American illustration, but because the bear paw, but in Brazil. Many young bears talk, oh, bear paw, it's so cringy. No, I don't like it. And I don't have tattoos. I don't have a bear paw. But because I don't like tattoos. But I make one if I like it. It's to me, it's a beautiful symbol. And I have idea that a fat guy start to shave your beard, your tattoo glowing, and the inner bear say don't. It look like our movie, but it's not the intention. But I love this illustration.
How do you come up with the cartoons? Supposed in Portuguese. Ok. Como você cria? Eu já estou tocando as línguas aqui. Como você cria os quadrinhos, os desenhos, ilustrações? Qual é o processo? E são todos de só fantasias ou só... A gente conversou um pouco isso antes sobre o que é fantasia sua de verdade, o que é apenas ilustração. English.
How do you come up with the cartoons? What is the process? And are they from your fantasy?
Well, I have three passions in my life. Drawing, playing games, and bears. And Uh, I made my cartoons here in my iPad. Today I draw and color all in this iPad. I like it, tipo, I have many all my works are if I lost my iPad I will die. Tipo, yes, I have a
I don't
Benjamin
think you're
Koll
sure.
gallery to my work. Here's all my original works. Só para I recording the step by step.
Oh.
He's a edited version, but this is the process. I'm drawing in pink, and so I make it black and make this effect, and voila.
Did you study for that? Did you have any
Formal training.
formal training, or did you do?
Yeah, no. I have a funny story about this.
Uh-huh.
When I have 14, I make como é que seria curso de desenho em inglês?
Workshop, of course.
Of course.
And I'm so confident. Whoa, I will go. I'm very talented. And we make a test, and I fail. Go back home crying, and wow, how dare you! I'm an artist. I'm the best artist you'll never see. This course is in the institution calling Senac in Brazil. And in the next year, I made the test again, and I passed it. And I stayed 1 year making many courses of drawing and perspective. Assim que se fala, perspective.
Yeah,
Perspective, human figure, and painting. I confess, and painting, I'm disaster. Digital paint, I'm the master. Normal painting, help me. I don't. So I'm practicing training. I have a personal mantra, and the talk is drawing is training. I talk to everyone to talk to me. Oh, give me talk to me.
Like what did you do? How did you
Give me advice.
My mantra, draw is training. I like so much to study other artists. In this time I bought so many art books and books of human figure to make details, and I like to watch. Eu gosto muito de observar as pessoas. And when I like fat guys, I look so much funny. I look at the details, and I put in my art.
Did you sound creepy to people? It's like, what you looking at me, staring at me? Hold on.
I have total. Eu tenho total cuidado, porque eu fico com vergonha. I'm a shy person, and I look to fat guy sketching. Oh my God! Don't see me, please, don't punch me. I just drawing, and that's it. I made comic book course. Não é. Nossa, eu falei isso, sou muito mal. Eu fiz curso de histórias em quadrinhos, de narrativa. E foi assim. I say one thing. I say it's my best work is the next.
Okay.
Because I always like to, I always learn, I always study, and I don't close my mind in, this work's fabulous, it's out to me. No, my best work's the next word is be fabulous, more fabulous. That's the now in the comics. When I say I love role playing games, RPG was a thing that make me know more about history, about math, about chemistry, about any times, and to me was a school of writing, of narrative. Tá certo? Narrativa, é isso?
Narration.
Sorry. Nossa senhora. Meu Deus, estou ficando nervoso. I'm so nervous. Sorry. And in Bear Fantasy, this comic you're showing is a proof of this, because Bear Fantasy, it's a comics about big guys have like a heroes, not villains, not goofy guys, not jokes. Big guys like the heroes, like powerful, showing the build of your bodies, of big bodies. I'm a big fan of God of War. Sorry, when I see the new Thor in God of War, I feel, oh my God! This is a comics inspired. O anterior. Você tem a primeira página, a página anterior dessa historinha?
Good question.
Porque eu acho que eu te mandei, porque ela foi. Jack and Steve. This is one of my last work to Steve Freitag.
We recognize him actually. Oh, he looks like Steve.
Yeah.
My history with Steve is a funny story, because I made a character in my series Bear Fantasy inspired of him, and because I looked through Facebook, I looked at his picture and thought, wow, this guy's so beautiful. I can make a character of my comics inspired of him, and I feel a parody of a superhero named Witchblade. Witchblade was a character of the 90s. Basically, is a female cop. She had a magical gauntlet, can give her swords, tentacles, and bikini armor. Okay, so many 90s comics was coisas de quadrinhos dos anos 90. And I like to make a parody of this, but with a big guy. And I have an idea of character, but I don't have the shape. And when I see the picture of Steve, I thought, oh, this is the guy. And I make the comics, but I think, oh, but I don't talk to him if he don't like it. And I show to him da mesma maneira. Oh, I made the comics of you. Please don't punch me. And I love it. And we be friends. We become friends. And he's I love this guy. And I made the cover of his book, the Palm Spring Bears Cookbooks. I love to make this cover because the guy of front is a old member of his group, and I thought, no, I want to draw him the old drawing of the covers, and if I know, I want to draw him. He's part of history of Cookbook, and I love to make his illustration for. And I have I love you, Steve. you are a big guy with big heart, and he's always support my work, and só tenho elogios para ele. Eu não tô conseguindo
You only has
elogiá-lo inteiro.
praise for him.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Steve Freitag. I'm the editor of the Palm Springs Bears Cookbook, and I'm here to tell you my appreciation for the wonderful artistry of Marco Veloso. I've known Marco for a while online, and I was very flattered when he added a character based on me to his bear fantasy comics. He dresses beautiful, sexy men. What bear wouldn't be honored to be a part of that? So when I was creating the cookbook, our first choice to do the cover was Fran Frisch. He's a well-known bear artist. He had a lot of work in Bear Magazine. He did the logo for the Lone Star Bear Bar in San Francisco. He's a friend, a former neighbor, and he moved to Palm Springs. And I saw him all the time at potlucks and pool parties. Unfortunately, he got sick, and he passed away before he could do our cover. So I thought of Marco. And I knew he could draw a number of men, all different kinds and body types, and he took direction well. So we hired Marco to do our cover, and he gave me just what I wanted, more than I wanted. When I saw the finished cover, I was just blown away. I mean, it was just so beautiful. And we did honor Fran in a way by making the main character on the cover resemble him. So, as I explained on the copyright page, Fran did make the cover after all. Anyway, Marco did a wonderful job on this cover. It's received so many compliments from people for its color, its beauty. He really made it stand out. It's on sale in local bookstores, and you can really spot it from a mile away. It's great. I look forward to working with Marco on the second volume of our cookbook and seeing what he comes up with. Our second volume is going to be potluck recipes, like for Palm Springs pool parties. So I expect the bears on the cover will be wearing less clothing than on the first volume, so you have that to look forward to. He also did a piece of art for me and my husband as a present. It was us dressed as superheroes, and our cats as superheroes too, based on characters from Mark Parman's online comic, Grizzly and the Bear Patrol, and also famous X-Men cover. So we framed it. We have it hanging in our home. We're very proud to have it. Thanks again, Marco. You are a marvel and a terrific artist and a terrific person. So, here's to you.
Actually, the interesting story of Steve, because when he heard about the book, we contacted him and then had an interview here on the Bear Success Show, and then he mentioned you.
Yes, I can't believe it. I viewed the interview. I'm here about all. Hey, it's me, Marco.
And then he thought, oh, we should talk to him then to do something.
Yeah.
So it's interesting now. One of the things take to the other one. By the way, if you people watching the video, you can watch the interview we had with Steve Freitag and also the book.
Yes.
It's a very cool book, very interesting story. If you like food and bears,
If you like eating food and
like cooking,
food.
Yes,
huge, so many pages that book.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how big is this book.
It's very
It's a
big.
weapon. You can kill somebody that book. Ha!
Yes, and I'm very proud to make part of this because the history of his group, I like it. It's a community, and that's so happy when I talk to me. Oh, do you wanna make the cover? I'm like, yes, please, yes. Oh, it's so cool. And I think I'm very grateful for him to patient to me because we have a first version of the cover, and you can make more details here and here. For like, whoa, no problem. I love this. This is one of my best works. I love this cover. I like to show you. I have in Brazil. We launched Bear Fantasy print version, and I show the Freitag. I show this Freitag's history. We have two bad guys watching a dangerous criminal, and here is Freitag, a cute guy. Noah. He is.
You made him suffer, poor man.
and we have the plot twist.
Oh yeah.
Here's the page of you're showing, and here is the true form. Oh, sorry.
Wow, it's really cool.
Very.
I like it. I like when we read the comics. I felt, whoa! I don't have this shape. It's a very best me. Well, it's like I see you.
Have you drawn yourself? Just desenhou?
Yes. In my website, I have a draw of me. I don't like to draw myself because the people follow. Oh, it's a ego. But I have a avatar called the ByM. I like to play RPG with the monk class because I like the characters who fights hand to hand. And when I don't know nothing about martial arts, I like I made a ByM, and oh my god, this is art about the International BDSM Day, 24/7. And a funny history because the Google always send me, do you know the news about BSDM? Do you know articles? Do you want a harness? No, I don't want. I'm a vanilla guy. No, it's very funny. Here, it's me and a small dimension version of ByM, my avatar, and my other passions. I like Digimon, I like Pokemons. I'm a nerd. Here other works. Let me see how works I can show. Here's this is ByM and other black characters on my webcomics Bear Fantasy. This is for the Brazilian Black Conscience Day.
Quanto tempo leva para você fazer uma arte dessa? How long does it take for you to
Whoa,
design?
I'm a first artist, I admit. 1 day, 2 days, sometimes 3, but because
That's fast.
because when I commission arts, the time is 1 week, 2 weeks. I have to show to you a recent commission, and this commission is very special to me because it's based off a true history, and I made 2 weeks to make it because of a lot of details. And the client has a Vietnam survival, and he talked to me of a case when survived a missile attack, and he survived no damages, ileso. Ele sobreviveu ileso, e in his conceptions, an angel protect him. And I have the worries to make it, and I want to transmit eu tive todo cuidado para fazer da maneira mais fiel ao que ele sentiu, toda uma responsabilidade.
He tried to be careful to transmit all what he was trying to say. The commissioner, the guy who paid for that, the client, and then he tried to be true to that story, and that happened. And
I have a lot of search, very reference of of this scenario, this angel, the clothes, and I'm very proud of this work. I like so much this work, and I can show you about my last commissions.
And also is watching this video, they can go to your website and check those things.
Deixa eu mostrar uma. Deixa eu ver aqui. This is a commission of RPG party of space RPG. Very detailed, but the client make. Oh my God! He loved it. He's
details.
RPG characters. He's a warning.
Oops.
I love this cover of Gigant Size Jack and Steve, because Steve is a comic book fan, and we talk about it. I have idea because he likes to make a superhero art or old-fashioned art. I think, whoa, why not both? And I make a homage of Gigant Size X-Men, and we help it. I take to draw cats. I never draw cats before, and oh my God, it's very, very fun drawing cats. And by the way, I love cats and dogs. Don't cancel me, please. And I'm so happy he liked it, because it's an important part. And the people like the homage, like the details. And I like to say the superhero versions is created by Mark ByM. We have a web comics called The Grizzly and the Bear Patrol. Amazing comics with bears, superhero bears. And if you can, read these comics. And I love it, his work.
That's so cool.
Here's a funny commission. I draw everything minus gore. I don't like to draw gore. I'm so vanilla guy. I love Valentine commissions. I love this Valentine commission because the yellow shirt guy, the Firestorm, he's an old friend of mine, and I'm so happy to make it. He's in love. He loves his husband, and to me, for so special to make me happy with this commission.
Yeah, it's special.
Yeah.
Here's fans of macro and micro, another commission.
Oh, the VOR people.
Yeah.
Here's many people talk to me to make me like a fantasy character, and many of my requests are this theme.
Basically, realize dreams and fantasies for people.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes. This is my recent works. Here again my avatar, my ByM. The first draw of 2003. Here's are my My Patreon, I do not show more of this because YouTube, but I have a Patreon with exclusive drawings and comics.
Yes, because to my people watching this, all he's showing is just family kind of pictures.
It's
There are
PG.
the other kinds
It's PG.
that
Is exactly, and it's curious to me because make not safe or safe for work art is the same to me. People ask to me, "Wow, you make these two big guys making love, and and you don't make a horn." No, it's just art to me. It's impossible. I look to works and I say, "Whoa, okay," but I'm not. But I like to draw, not safe for work things. But I know this Instagram, Twitter have restriction to this work, and it's very complicated because if you, I publish my comics on Tapas. It's a site of published web comics, and I put Bear Fantasy. The first season of Bear Fantasy. It's not safe for work. It's safe for work. We have a man kissing, and in one or two comics appears a man ass, but only this. It's and the site talk to me. You make now you I have to put
to cover that.
A censor.
I have to cover this part, not the keys, but because if I have to take cover the keys, no, I don't want to publishing on your site nevermore. So in my Patreon, you have the full not safe for work histories, but because in my patrons have acesso antecipado, como é que se diria?
Early access.
Early access to my comics, and 1 month before, and the full not safe for work. But in Tapas, we have the covering, all covering. I can show you. I show in the Tapas, not in.
It's like, oh my god!
Oh my god!
Well, you have made a video for basically said Instagram was kissing. I was kissing, and then I posted on my own FLUFFIES channel on YouTube, and he got a message from YouTube saying because the content is gonna restrict, but it's just
all we're
kiss.
doing is kissing.
There's nothing
we have
really.
Clothes on, we're just kissing.
No,
we've been married 20 years. Get over it.
Example, Benjamin Koll, ours YouTube derrubam his clips.
Yeah.
Yes, if you search for his things, they don't come easily because they do make so difficult. Then you see other things way more
explicit.
Let's say,
please show my. Here's the comics, and this is okay. This is a fight. Have a kiss, and I don't. Please don't show the ass. But 1 year later, he look and oh no, put and I have to put this mark, but make a man fazer cara sendo perfurado no coração, ok, mas aparecer a bunda não.
Stab a guy in his heart is fine to show, but showing his ass is a problem.
Like really?
It's like Instagram. You see people put drawings of dicks. That's fine. But to show the dick itself is a problem.
Here, in the second season of Bear Fantasy,
I think that's true.
I put more not safe for work material. And by the way, he's the history of Freitag. The character Freitag, not Steve Freitag. I have to put. No.
Well, the good news is if they want to see more, they go on our Patreon and then they pay and they see.
Yeah.
That's true.
We have a nude, a front nude, but not sexual. He's nude because the situation. Puts não pode, não puedo.
And they can't.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But he's a female hero or whatever. They don't mind. It's okay. I guess. Possibly. Oh, by the way, if there's something about your new art, please.
Oh,
The Flatter did that.
Yes.
Who's that guy?
I know. Thank you so much. It means a lot. It's so special. By the way, the image behind us is this one.
This image is very curious because it's two dwarves kissing in secret. And we have a third one looking because the history and in my fantasy world, the dwarven society is very homophobic, and someday these two warriors discover we fall in love with each other, and this is a secret, but a third one discovered these secrets, and the history and the problem e a confusão está formada.
It becomes a huge mess.
And another fun fact about this illustration, because when I put in the Facebook, many people follow what to make two dwarves kissing? Why not elves? Because dwarves don't be gay. And I say, darling, dwarves do not exist.
And now, how do you take criticism? You're talking about people criticizing stuff. How do you take somebody? It's so. How do you take when they say something negative? Como você reage quando alguém te diz algo negativo sobre o seu trabalho, sobre o que você faz?
I don't care if the people have a constructive critique. We have trolls on the internet. The people às vezes say, your work sucks, only for the pleasure to say, I think the people, if you wanna talk bad about my work, você tem que ter uma explicação.
If you have a reason to say, reason.
You need to reason, because it's too easy to say, the Fluff channel, the two guys, I don't like it because they use glasses. I don't like glasses. This channel sucks. It's too easy to say that. And the people, many people like to act this way, and I received many critics of my work. Say I remember one when a gay guy says to me, "Well, you just draw big guys. Why?" I say, because I like big guys. Because because here, if no one draws big guys, I will draw big guys. I like to draw to write, to make comics with the thing I like it. If I like it, fantasy stories with big guys. If I don't, if I don't search, não, se eu não acho, se eu não encontro esses produtos, eu os faço.
If he doesn't find this kind of product, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I talk to everyone to make comics, to make art about bears or about big guys. Make the art you like to see. Many people, I love to see comics. Many people talk to me, "Whoa, I love bear fantasy because I always want to read comics with big guys, bear guys in a fantasy." Bears meeting Lord of the Rings, bear meetings Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm so very happy. I know and through existing people, it's impossible to agree with everyone. But I know with my work, I like my work. I have eu tenho cuidado com o meu trabalho para eu sei o público que eu tenho que agradar. I know the people I have to
please. Speaking about please, falando em agradar, você já viu algum desenho que você fez um trabalho e olhou depois e falou, você não...
Many times.
Later, oh my God, why did I do this?
Yes, I have a personal rule because I make art, and if the next day I will like, he's good, because many times I make a work and the next day oh my God. Oh, no! Eu me cobro muito. Eu sou muito perfeccionista nesse ponto.
Very perfectionist.
And many times I think it's a part of the work. When I finish the work, oh my God, it's my Mona Lisa. It's perfect. It's my David's. Oh my God. And the next day, I'm so happy. I will see my masterpiece. The masterpiece? No, master, please. Thanks God. My last work. In the next day, whoa, this is cool. But the next is better.
Do you follow the chub anatomy, or you exaggerate those parts too?
I don't like to make exaggerated parts because it's surreal. It's not real. I like to make comics. I like to people look that bears I draw and follow. Oh, it's like me. And many are. Pessoalmente, I don't like to draw exaggerate things, but I don't have. If I read a comics with it, it's okay to me. It's a choice of author, of artist, but I don't, because I like to when people say, "Whoa, this look like me, real me." And I know have the fantasy, we like big tools, entendeu? I like your big banana, entendeu? But tipo, I prefer the real banana.
What would you advise for new artists? What você diria para novos artistas que estão começando? What kind of advice? Speak about advice.
Well, I like to say this: drawing is training, and you. Eu posso falar em português e você traduz?
Ok.
Porque, então, eu sempre digo que você nunca deve desestimular um artista. Você tem que pensar o seguinte: se você fizer, você às vezes, isso eu aprendi lendo em algum lugar, confesso. Você não perde nada elogiando um artista. Mas se você criticar um artista, você pode fazê-lo perder tudo.
Okay. He always says all right, I'm back. He was saying that he always never discourage an artist, because sometimes if you say something nice, can motivate him to keep going. If you say something negative, it might cause
To stop.
even make him to stop, question himself, and never be the same again.
And drawing is training. It's the perfect mantra. You can practice every day, and don't think I wanted to make the perfect drawing, the perfect comic. Bullshit. Make your drawing, make your comics, and evoluir é melhor do que estagnar.
If
Evolution.
evolving is better than being stagnant.
Yes.
And don't be afraid to show your work. Don't think, oh, this guy's so good, because I don't show my drawings. No, show it. Estude bastante, procure estudar, procure ler livros, assistir coisas, procure se inspirar em tudo.
Now it's Steve Freitag or Benjamin Koll in the corner. You might,
Exactly. Well, and don't be afraid. Nem todo mundo vai gostar do seu trabalho, mas quem gostar do seu trabalho vai gostar de verdade.
not everyone's gonna like your artwork, but if somebody will, they're gonna like for real. And a question became my traditional, my staple,
It's a Christian question.
Se você encontrasse o ByM que estava olhando aquela revista, a G Magazine, em 1999, se o ByM de hoje encontrasse com aquele ByM, o que o ByM de hoje falaria para aquele ByM? So the ByM of today meets the ByM that was reading the magazine
In 1999.
in 1999 when I was younger. Oh, tell me, since I was in the magazine, já que eu estava na revista.
Well,
let's recreate the picture. So, o que você? What did you tell him? It's a good question, right?
It's a good and complicated question.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared for this, but if the old ByM knew the young ByM, I say keep going. You will fall, but you will rise. It's not easy, but it's fun. Will be fun. I say don't be afraid, because today is more easy you to show your art, to publish your comics. 20 years ago, it's more difficult. We don't have platform like Tapas, like Instagram. In this time we have Blogger, we have Fotolog. Do you remember this?
Oh, boy.
And it was complicated because the internet in Brazil is not so fast. And today I remember the modern sound of connection. So today it's more easy, and we have a new generation of artists, very talented generation. Yeah, I'm so happy to see people make good work. People without fear to make his gay comics, to make people of same sex loving, trans artists show your art, and black artists too. And today the internet open doors, and today is more easy you to publish, to make, because I imagine if 20 years ago I'm with iPad, oh my God, the world is mine.
And if you change your mind, I had to start all over again, because you can't just erase. You just delete.
Se eu me encontrasse com o meu eu do passado, eu ia levar o iPad e ia dar para ele. Toma!
So if I was going to meet my young being, I'm going to give the iPad. Look, for you. It's way easier now than 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And the world will never be the same.
Oh my God, it's fantasy.
Change your life.
Thank you so much.
Obrigado.
It's the first time I make an interview in English. I stay very nervous. And good. I thank you for you too, for this channel, for this work, and thank you to my heart.
We're so glad to talk to us and everything. Share all this stuff. Really means a lot. People can follow check our website, cbin.com.br.
It's my Instagram, instagram.com/ slash ByM. My Patreon is patreon.com/Marco ByM. For only $5, you can read my exclusive comics. Please support your artist. But if you don't like, if you don't wanna, if you can support my work with a like, with a comment. Follow me in my Twitter, in my Instagram.
And I can commission you too for.
Yeah, I made commissions. You can send me a DM to commissions, and that's it. I'm so grateful for this opportunity.
Yes. So thanks, Marco ByM, for the interview.
Yes, it was really interesting talking to you about learning about your career, your work.
So thank you, obrigado. Check him out. We have some links on our description of this video.
Yes.
If you're not on YouTube, go to YouTube.
Yes, check there.
Check about the video. Also, thanks Benjamin Koll and Steve Freitag for making those videos. For sure, it was so nice that you did that.
Yes, and we've talked to both of them, so watch our videos with them.
Yes, other interviews from the past. So check them out also. Where is in excess. And since you're there, you can also check other videos you made with other amazing guests.
Yes.
Since the beginning. So check them out. So if you have any question, comment, let us know right below. Or if you're not on YouTube, go on YouTube.
Yeah. We're waiting for you.
There. And see you next time. And
stay fluffy.